Hi everyone, my name is Luana de Dunacena and I am the Business Development Manager at GTC. We would like to welcome you to the new series of videos called GTC Insiders, where we meet interesting people of the business messaging industry. Today, I have here with me Fabio Bottan, the Senior Messaging Specialist from Arelion. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure, thank you so much.
Thank you. So we are both from Brazil, sharing our home countries, but we are both here in Europe. But Fabio, tell me exactly what do you do and how is your relationship with Arelion? What do you do there exactly?
Right. So Arelion is the former telecarrier, right? So since January this year, we were rebranded because we were acquired by a pension fund. So it's actually a investment company who has the three major pension funds in Sweden, right? And because of this process, the acquisition process, so we were rebranded to Arelion. So we're now a fully independent company, but still working very close to the Telia group, right? So, as most of the people know, Telecarrier is the #1 IP provider in the world. So we have like 65% of the internet routes in our network. There's a big chance that this conversation actually is going over a Arelion IP network. But yes, and then as a very well-established carrier in the market, so they were providing voice, data, and roaming services. And like 3 years ago, 3 years ago, so basically they start investing in messaging space, right? Mm-hmm. So they start to leverage on existing relationship with a lot of mobile operators that they were connected already. They said, okay, so what if we do messaging business? And that's the point that where I came to the company, right? So I joined Arelion to help them to establish the messaging services and implement the first hub for the Tele group, for the entire Tele group. So here I am after what, 3.5 years already, and there you go. So we are doing pretty well. We're super happy with the results.
Very successful. Yeah. I'm sure. Like, well, before Telecarrier now, Arelion is very proud to have you. And am I correct if I say that GTC supported you with all the business messaging launching and all the expertise that we have offered you?
Absolutely correct. Absolutely right. So even before I joined, actually, of course, the whole initiative was taken by the voice team, right? So my colleagues on the voice side, so my managers and also some former colleagues, they work on voice. So this group actually, they reach out to GTC to help to analyze the market, analyze the whole potential, but also qualify the opportunity, which is not easy, right? So you have to remember that messaging was something completely new to at that time Telecarrier, to Arelion. So it was a completely new business, new mentality, new ideas. Which of course, if you want to start or kick off in this business, you have to have some sort of background or some sort of a support, right? And that was where GTC was pretty important to help us to kick off the whole messaging business. So indeed, everything that the whole support and consultancy that the GTC was putting to Arelion at that moment was key actually for us to define how to start the business and where to act and how to act, what sort of pain points the market was facing at that moment. So yes, you're fully correct to say that, yes.
Very happy and thank you for this much of information. Now, I must ask, because we have one situational problem in the industry, which people, they think we are aggregators and we are not. Do you go for the same thing? Can you relate it to that?
Yes, that's a very important point for us. Luana, thanks for asking, because that's I think that's the major differential when we put Arelion against the other companies, service providers in the industry. And there are many. I mean, people, they know that there are several messaging aggregators very good service providers. But we are not an aggregator. We don't call ourselves an aggregator, right? So what we do is we use the same high quality carrier services that we have for IP, for roaming, for voice. We bring the same ideology, high quality service, high quality support, a customer being the #1 focus for our company. We bring this to messaging as well, right? So that was a big mandate when the service and the product was launched 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. So basically, we like to position ourselves as a messaging carrier, right? Arelion has a strong focus on the MNOs, on our customers, right? Of course, we know that the big names, the big service providers, the CPaaS providers, etc., they are super strong in the retail market, but we know what are the difficulties faced by the MNOs, right? Okay. And here is the point where Arelion come and to help them, right? So we have very, I would say, even impressive, quite successful stories with with MNOs, where we managed to multiply by 3 the volumes that they were used to collect, multiply by 4 the revenues that they used to get on the messaging space. And we've been very successful in promoting this not only monetization service, but also fighting the fraud. So fraud is being quite a problem in the market. We're being trying to re-educate, change this culture of people using great termination and unknown wholesale routes. We are not playing this space. That's why we're not an aggregator. It's 100% termination, 100% direct, no tricks, no special routes or whatsoever. No. This is where we bring quality. This is where we bring customer focus. This is where we bring value to the messaging service, right? And it's not only on SMS. That's another important thing. We always say messaging, because we know that SMS is not the only media available for this type of communication. So we want to bring the same value to all different medias available out there, right? But in the right way. Let's put it.
Fabio, thank you very much for your time. Hope to see you soon in the next customer events.
Yeah,
thank you for existing. It's really nice.
Thank you. Thank you, GTC, for the invite. Thank you so much.
Thank you.